Alright, do you like to set things on fire? Do you like to make things just delete? Do you like to jump up and smash things? What about setting up turns and blowing stuff up? Well, we got all that here. Let's get into it, see what y'all think. We got Outriders. Let's go. Alright. Welcome. This is Devin from WR Gaming. For those coming for the first time, welcome. For those coming back, welcome back. Alright, today is the day we've got the release of Outriders demo. Not the game, but the demo at least, but we'll take it. So I've been playing it since it released earlier today. I have rolled all 4 classes, tried them out a little bit on all of them with all the skills. So we're going to kind of I'm going to give you my overview, my thoughts of the game, how it doing, how it went as far as launch, all that fun stuff. So, but before we get into that, I do have a giveaway for a copy of Outriders. So if you want to get a free copy of it, the link is down below. Jump in there, enter to win. I will be giving away that copy at the end of the month, and then and I'll announce that and give that away at the end of the month. Also, if you do like the content, please smash that like button. Definitely appreciate it. It helps people see the content and all that fun stuff. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with this. I will be streaming this constantly, and I will be putting out a lot of videos and build guides and all that stuff once it releases, and we can actually start working on that. Also, subscribing also gets you an entry into winning the copy of Outriders as well. So. Um, Also, I do have a Discord link down below. Come join us. Love to have you. If you ever need someone to group up with, more than happy to group up with y'all, help y'all farm gear, whatever y'all want to do. I'll be more than happy to join y'all. Or you can join me. It doesn't really matter. Also, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and we're going to go into the game. So essentially, Outriders has 4 classes. You have the Pyromancer, you have the Technomancer, you have the Trickster, and then when you have the Devastator. Devastator is essentially the tank role. Technomancer is the minion. He has currents and stuff that goes with them. Then you also have the Pyromancer, which is all fire damage. And then you got the Trickster, which is your assassin role. Now, Outrider is a little bit different than most games that you deal with now. Their way of healing is different. Essentially, you heal by fighting. Get into it. Use your skills. Shoot stuff. The more damage you do, the more heals you get. So that's how you stay alive, is by fighting. This is kind of a different take on a game compared to everything else, where it's all about getting cover, using healing potions, whatever the case may be. Not here. You don't have none of that stuff. You survive by getting in the thick of things. Um, so So far, they had a little bit of a hiccup at the very beginning of launch, which most games have. So, I was expecting it, which most people do. But they actually got it up and running really quickly. They just had an issue with essentially accessing the game. Um, they caught on to it very quickly and got it taken care of fairly quickly as well. Later, they did have an issue with, I think one of the Germany was having issues with finding the game in their Play Store or on their store. So, but that was remedied as well. So they were quick to get into it, get things fixed and stuff like that. But for me, I had the login issue at the very beginning, but as soon as it was up, I was in. Never had, and I'll be honest, I have yet to have a single issue with the game. Not one bug. Everything has been pretty smooth, graphic, no tearing, no distortions, no ripping, no nothing. Everything has been really smooth. I give them big props for their demo so far, or the release of it. It's been very smooth. Haven't had any issues with any of the skills on any of the classes. They all have been working really well. Uh, So I mean, as far as the classes, they all seem very smooth. The gameplay is really fun. I kind of like the more aggressive stance myself, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of games I end up dying a lot more because I push too far, too fast, and end up dying. So at least with this, the way they got the healing and all that stuff with you digging in there like that, you're healing yourself by doing so. So it kind of works with my play style really well. Um, Now, can't really go too far into it, so there's only a set few of kind of types of guns that you can use. So you'll get to use quite a few different variants as far as snipers, shotguns, assault rifles, LMGs, SMGs, stuff like that. So, so far they feel pretty decent. Some of the starter ones have a little bit of a spray to it, but other than that, they once you start getting higher end, start getting the better gear, you'll start getting the ones that have perks on them, like where they ricochet, chance of not using ammo, just random perks on the gear and weapons and stuff like that. Um, Now, the only issue that I've had with the game is the multiplayer, like getting in with other players. Currently, I have yet to be able to do that. Every time I've tried to do so, it has essentially just sat there and tried, and never got into a group with anybody. Um, like I said, it's first day, so that's the only downside that I've had, or negative thing that I've had so far. But even playing the single player side of it, um, it's been perfectly fine. I've been having a lot of fun just playing by myself. Um, so hopefully I'm gonna try it again here in a bit. See if I can get in with other players because I want to try to see how it works with other players, how it feels, how the synergy is with playing other players and all that fun stuff. So definitely will be trying that out here soon, and then once I once we get a few days into this and get some headway as far as in game, well not in game, but as the end of the demo, essentially where you just go around farming, redoing quests and stuff like that. I'll make another guide or another video once that comes around. Uh, but I just wanted to go ahead and get a video out of what I've experienced so far with the game, and I've been thoroughly pleased with it. Um, the graphics are pretty much what I was hoping for from what they showed us in their clips and stuff like that. I was afraid that it was going to come out and the graphics were just going to be not anywhere close to it. Um, Granted, they are a little bit lower, but I mean it's still. I'm impressed. I think they've done a really good job on it. The effect, the abilities, everything that I've so far experienced with the skills and everything, I think they've done a thoroughly good job on everything so far. So I definitely can't wait until the game releases. When we can experience that end game where we can also get more of the skill points to start putting in builds together, using more in-game weapons with more perks to them, all that fun stuff. So it's definitely where they've got it right now with the demo. I think it's a great job they did with the demo because it definitely is going to leave you wanting more. So I give them props for that, and they've done a great job with everything. And um, like I said, keep playing, keep digging through this, and getting in the game on all, or not in game, but getting all my characters to the end completely and gear them out as much as we can. Like in this instance right here, you can see you have ricochet, killing shots increase weapon leech, shots inflict slow. So I mean, you can get weapons that have perks to them, which is really good. Um, but that shows like your leech and stuff like that. So all your weapons you can leech from your weapon damage, your skills leech, especially like the technomancer. It has a lot of healing abilities from him, because not only does his damage and his weapons and stuff heal him, but the currents also heal him as well. So he has a lot of healing to himself. So um, now the only class that I had a little bit of an issue with leveling or getting up in was the pyromancer. I mean, it's a great class, runs really well, but single player uh, on the bosses, it was a little bit tough just because of the cooldowns of the healing, the damage that the bosses do and stuff like that. It was a bit of a challenge, but I mean, it was definitely fun to learn the techniques, learn the rotations and stuff for the bosses and stuff like that. But I mean, it was definitely a challenge, but it's supposed to be. He's essentially the pyromancer is more along the lines of the going to be the sniper, the person that stays in the background and does a lot of damage through the skill abilities, through essentially sniper rifles, stuff along those lines. So um, they're going to be a bit squishy, just like the Trickster. Trickster is going to be squishy as well because he's an assassin, just like any other class, but he's very nimble. So you're going to be able to get in there. I love his first ability where he does a swipe across the front, and whoever it hits, you just watch them erase. It's really cool. Um, so that and learning, getting to know your skills is really important, because the skills have very good synergy whenever you work with them together. So just because one might be strong and the other one might not be as strong, but whenever you combine them, it just makes it that much better. Um, so it's definitely fun to sit there and learn your class, learn the abilities, and learning how not only how to use them one by one, but working them together in sequence, and stuff like that. So you also got to learn the stuff with the skills as far as the bosses. Um, some of them do interrupts, burns, bleeds, just random stuff like that. So you don't want to just sit there and spam it just to do a ton of damage, because like bosses will essentially they have like a healing ability. So if you sit there and burn it all, and then he turns around and starts healing himself, you can't interrupt him, and then it'll fully regen his health. Then you're kind of at square one again. So uh, you also got to make sure, like in this instance, the captain's down there. I started out on him, but then I saw all the mobs around, so I immediately started running around clearing the mobs. So generally, some of the bosses, the mobs will, a few of them will respawn, but generally once you clear them all, it's just you and the boss at that point in time. Um, so it's definitely wise to clear as many as you can. Um, that way you don't get overwhelmed. So that's general basics of most games anyway, so you should know that by now. Um, but other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's like I said, I've had a blast playing it today through the demo and everything like that. I've had a lot of fun with it. Like I said, I haven't. The only issue that I have had with is trying to play multiplayer, um, essentially trying to make a group. Um, or not like friends, but just random party group joining. I haven't been able to successfully join a group yet. I mean, I can make my room public, but it doesn't. No one seems to join, so I don't know if that's working or if they were having issues. I didn't see anybody reporting it or anything like that. Like I said, I'm gonna go in here in a bit and start uh, digging in on that, try to see if maybe it's a port issue, or if it's just because I know co-op is supposed to be in the demo, so I just got to figure out why it's not working for me at least. Um, so, But other than that, like I said, that's pretty much it. I hope y'all are enjoying the demo. If you are, or if you're not, leave a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. What are y'all having fun with? What class are you playing? What's your favorite class if you've made all of them? Let me know what y'all think of the game so far from day one uh, about the game. Uh, and don't forget, I have the giveaway going on down below. Go to the link, join that, or enter to win that. I'll be giving away a copy of Outriders at the end of the month. So enter to win that, and then also, like I said, if you like the content, smash that like button. Would definitely appreciate it. It helps other people see the content. Um, and don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. That way you're notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload new videos. We'll be streaming this and playing this, making other videos for this for now, and going all the way to release and beyond. I'll be making build guides and all that stuff once that all releases there. So also, it does give you another entry into the giveaway as well for the copy of Outriders. Also, if you're looking for someone to play with, community to chit chat with, I do have a Discord link down below. Come join us. We'd love to have you chit chat with us. Other than that, my name is Devin from Deadly Art Gaming. I hope you all have a great one, and see you in the game.